Hairford. My speech is over motor sense. I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to rebuild an ATV motor. First, whenever you're starting, you have your process steps. And yeah, you'll start out with you'll take apart all the plastics and undo all electrical connectors. And then you want to make sure everything is laid out and ready to go. And then you also want to, before you take it apart, you want to make sure nothing's going to fall inside the motor and nothing's going to be in the way for whenever you're trying to disassemble it. You also want to, you can take pictures, take a video of you doing it, just to ensure that nothing's missed on the way whenever you're taking it apart. Also, I have a few diagrams of the motor that I'm going to be working on, which is a 2005 Yamaha Grizzly 660. And first, we have the cylinder head diagram, which will ensure that whenever you go to take it apart, you make sure you're not missing any bolts or anything in the valve body or anything like that. And you also have the cylinder, which will show you the gaskets and guides and everything needed for disassemble and reassemble. And then I started off with, like I said, take pictures. Right here you have the top of the valve cover, and then you have the top of the valves, which right here for later on. You have your 2 exhaust valves and your 3 intake valves, which is pretty advanced for this type of motor. And also, before you move it, you want to take the spark plug out and make sure that the motor is top dead center by taking a pencil or a screwdriver and rotating it counterclockwise by the flywheel. Make sure the piston is top dead center. Then you'll see there's a few holes on here, and then on your actual timing chain sprocket, you'll want to put a few marks to make sure that it goes back top dead center. If not, it will not be running. It'll not start right. If you don't do the timing right, then you'll have to go through it teeth by teeth, or get a repair manual. But right here, you have your camshaft and timing sprocket, which you'll remember to make sure you mark your timing sprocket and chain. And you have the side of the motor, and then you also have to take off the timing chain or to undo it. You have your timing chain tensioner, but you also have where the timing chain tensioner goes. You'll have to loosen this bolt and loosen this and take it out, and there'll be 2 guides that you will also remove. And then you'll want to remove your cylinder head and the cylinder wall. And then for reasons for rebuilding a motor is the first reason you might have, it might be smoking. It might be smoking, you might hear a scratching or grinding noise in the motor. Or if there's smoke, usually means the top end rebuild. And in this picture right here, you have a few scratches up here, which makes the piston rings not seat. There's also a couple other reasons. 9 times out of 10, if it's smoking, it's piston rings. If not, then it's your timing or your valves. But 9 times out of 10, it's your piston rings need reseated. But if there's a scratching or grinding, you might need more than just the cylinder wall honed. You'll need it bored out to get the scratches away, so it's a clean, smooth surface for the piston to go up and down on. But these diagrams are also I printed them out off of motorsport.com for when you go to reassemble it. You want to make sure that you have all the necessary washers and gaskets and guides. And You just want to make sure that everything goes back the same way it came out. Unless there is something else that is, unless there's something in the motor that needs replaced.